You've been crying. Hey folks, how you doing? Well, here we go then. Well, as you can see, it's pretty wet here at London Heathrow, but it's the Sunday show. Welcome everybody, and hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good morning, all those folks who've been to church. Is it about the time that church is finished? I don't know, haven't been for years. Did you used to go for midnight mass? This is our church, and welcome to Big Jet TV. Okay, here we go. We got some nice atmospherics going on here, folks. Interesting to see a couple of Virgin's Dreamliners sitting over there on remote, and one over and a 350 over there. Just had some beautiful plumage from that Air Canada jet. Of course, the great thing is, folks, is look at these two people down here. Let's just see if they recognise how quickly. Oh no, they're not. Of course, the great thing is that, you know, with all the wet and the wet runway, we get these great great atmospherics. Wet runway action with the reversers. Bob Shalvoy, he's gifted 20 memberships out the back, right out of the gate. Thank you, Bob. Very kind of you. Nice to meet a family from Norwich. What was his name, GP? What was this? Yeah. I'm sure he's going to come on here later anyway, but hope they have a safe journey back to Norwich. Oh, there we are, Jake. I think it's Jake, yeah. No. Yeah. I think it's Jake, yeah. Yeah, here we go then, folks. At least another 4 hours, and watch this. And hear that. And look at this. Matt Jones upgraded to first class. Nice one, Matt. Listen to that. That's a triple going out, isn't it? That's a triple going. Oh, listen to that. Bit of a wing wave before he touches down. Fair play. Look at that, man. Oh, really? Oh, Matt, thank you. That's great feedback. Appreciate that, mate. Apparently, these two Dreamliners are a result of their diverts from Manchester, which is not much fun, I have to say. Have they deplaned the passengers? I wonder, because you do sometimes get a situation where, you know, Erin Moore has upgraded to first class. Oh, look at this double back-to-back 380s, man. Gina Graham. See ya! Triple 7 Lenny, HGC, Oliver, JD, beautiful landing. Darren. Wants to get a 380 model but can't decide on what livery. Yeah, good luck with that. You can get one of the old ones, mate. The tie's nice, isn't it? Oh. See, there's a little bit of, I think there's a little bit of mechanical turbulence coming off those sheds, mate. We got a little bit of shed effect going on here. Hence that little wing wave that we got from Emirates. I like the word mechanical effect. That came from Chris Pole, that did. Captain Chris Pole. Yeah, right there, Jerry. See, all idle with the BA 380s, but only at Heathrow. You put that thing down in Chicago or New York, it'll have the things blasting away, I tell you. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good call. Thanks, Bob. Oh, yes, here we go, look. Oh my goodness me, listen to that going out. $350. Oh, beautiful, man. Now what we want to see is some Trent 700s. That's what we want to see. That was the one making all the racket. Yeah, man. Jim K. Day without Big Jet TV first class is like a day without sunshine. Fantastic, thanks mate. Tommy Thompson! Great 380 landings in this weather, always looks great, yeah. Wow, they're really laying it on thick the other side, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, man. Loco. BA pilots call it rotor effect from that hangar. Yes, I like that as well. That's a good one. Rotor, as in a rotor blade, as in like almost like a spiraling coil effect. Nice, like that rotor effect. Yes. Oh, the BA pilots only themselves call that, do they? Oh, lovely. How does he know that only the BA pilots call it that? It's the first time I've heard that. But oh, he's a BA pilot. Sorry. Oh no. Oh right. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Loco, mate. Actually, quite interesting conditions at the moment. Sun's peeking its little head out, look, right opposite us, so who knows what's going to happen. Thanks, Loco. Edelweiss has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Edelweiss. Paul Michael, oh, one of his close mates is a 380 pilot with BA. There we go. Thank you, Loco. The rotor effect, I like that. I have heard some pilots using the word shed effect as a result of the fact that it's coming off the sheds. Paul Michael gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Paul. DJC Aviation Boeing 777. Maybe talking about the... Daniel Pearson, good afternoon to you. Was out last night building a snowman, but rain heavy today, so snowman's gone. Oh. Oh, I see, yeah, like the updraft, like an updraft. Like an updraft, not a rotor effect as in a spiraling effect, but an updraft effect. either way, what happens, it comes hammering over those sheds in heavy winds. It comes hammering over those sheds from that, and then way up it goes, and then spirals across, creating all that turbulent air to meet them just about at that point there, which is what we saw with the 380. But yeah, I mean, I can understand all the different types of descriptions. Taparate, the Boeing 777 from Miami. Ian, Hannah, good morning. Good afternoon to you, sorry. Yes, classic British weather. Well, this is what, I'll be honest with you, we're quite lucky we're in the UK, aren't we, really? Because, you know, we get all types of weather, right from heat waves through to insane and regular inclement conditions like this. Well, that was smooth, mate. Jeff Hammond. Nice. Maggie Koala Aloha, sorry. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, she said. Ian Newton, Marshall Martin. Scottish e-bike adventures, great landing by that 350. Dave Carrington, Qatar 380, 8 minutes out. Thank you, Dave. 777 Lenny, Roger Breaker. Yeah, those 350s are screaming today out of 27 left. Andy Williams, Zach Joseph, Joanna B. Andy Williams saying, I think the only plane that diverted to Heathrow was a Qatar A380-900, which would probably be that one there, isn't it? Although that's a 1,000, isn't it? That's a 1,000. That's a 1,000. That's a long, super stretchy Cafe 359. Oh, 351. That's the 350. No, that's a 777 over there, isn't it? That 777 over there, yeah. Cafe's 777. So, you know, I know they've stopped operating the 777 Japan Airlines into London Heathrow. Are they going to continue on with the 787? I guess they are for the time being. Easy, son, easy, 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 easy. Got caught by a bit of a... Yeah, that was a VAR all day long, Jilly. Oh. Yeah. Dan, average delay for departures is currently 40 minutes. Average delay for arrivals currently 30 minutes. Thanks, Dan. Chris Savage watched flight radar this morning, watching the plane circling over the Peak District, then diverting to other airports. One A380 went into Glasgow. Of course, it's Edinburgh, isn't it, that has now received Emirates' inaugural 350 service. Gerhard Van Ingenkai upgraded his membership to super class. Blimey. Thank you, Gerhard. It's very kind of you, my friend. Luby Lou, A380 from Doha, joining the back of the stack, arriving in 4 minutes. Thank you, Luby Lou. Yeah, you can get that. You can grab that. Okay, let's go for a VAR standby, folks. We're going VAR on that last 320 that landed. Standby. He was a little bit caught off guard there, wasn't he? Easy there, mate. Kerry Milton Greenhull, I think it is. Kerry Milton a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for your contribution and your membership. Welcome to you. You will enjoy your time here. Circle for a Landing has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thank you. It's a little bit unstable at the moment, isn't it? No. Joanna B, yeah. It did indeed. You know what? I think this mic's a little bit loud, Jilly. Michael Day, welcome to first class. He's a brand new member. Welcome, Michael. Good to see you. My mic, after listening to it on the on my headset, is it a little bit shouty? Yeah, are you sure? Kelvin Grant can hear something purring away in the background somewhere, waiting or taxiing out for departure. Love the sounds of an airport. Yes, sir. You will get that constantly here, sir. Kelvin. What's that, GP? Ooh. Nick Fishenden. Absolutely, Nick Fishenden. Thank you so much. We hear that Swissport, they're global. Swissport are global. Oh, easy. There we go. There's that rotor effect, mechanical effect, shed effect, whatever you want to call it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you, Darren. I wonder if Lufthansa are also. I think Lufthansa were at the early part. Yes, sorry. So Swissport, folks, one of the largest ground handling agents in the world, are currently recruiting. Is that global, Jilly, or is that? Danny McGuire's gifted a channel membership. Thank you. Michael Day, welcome to first class. We got you, mate. It was Nick Fishenden, was it? Foxy B, Suho, Mank Red, Claire Fielding. Are some pilots better than others at landing in snowy weather? Air Canada or do all pilots, e.g. Air Canada or do all pilots, the respective airline have to do this, have to be the same standard? Claire, exactly as you said there. All pilots have to be the same standard. Pilot training, there are procedures which are called operational procedures, standard operational procedures within the airlines. But in general, there are standard procedures for operating aircraft in snow. But yes, you're probably right that some are more used to it than others, like the Air Canada pilots. And okay, thank you, Nick. They've got positions across airports, different positions across airports around the UK. Now, I've got to be honest with you, folks. If you want a way in, if you're looking for a way out, if you want a way in, then get your, you know, irrespective of what you. Oh, hello, here he is. First spotting, Jilly. First spotting. Don't frighten him. Don't frighten him. Don't frighten him. He might. So get your CV in there, folks. And I mean, if you love aviation as much as what we do, and you're looking for an opening, a way into aviation, then you've got to remember that so many people highly wow, that's definitely coming off those sheds now. You know, a lot of the high the executives at airlines have started their, you know, it's always good to start from the bottom and work your way up, put it that way. And imagine being on the on the airfield, pushing some of these big jets around, or just being out there on the airfield. Look at this beautiful A350, man. Here we go for the flare. Get that flare right. Nicely done. Open those engines up. This little bit of see, it's not really aero braking with those big wings, because they're obviously using the elevators to keep the front up. You know, not to keep it up, but to manage the descent rate of the nose of the plane, because you don't want to just slam it down. Oh, hello, big lad. Andy Williams gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Andy. Stand by for VAR on this GP. Mark JB loves a fiddy. Gillian Sankey, Sarge. She is beautiful indeed. CPR, Brian Norton. Kim Jackson, most of the ex-exes all went to Italy with their parents. Oh well, I don't know about that. Not all of them. That's look at the rudder. Look at the rudder input there. Isn't that crazy? Look. It's only the lower rudder element. Stunner. Christian Daniel Pop, VAR not needed indeed. Although a slow-mo of that would look pretty smart, wouldn't it? But we'll get this triple pushing back with Turkish. Van Zeller will dry the runway, quick, smart, yeah. Gillian Tracy, EGPX, thank you for the METAR at 12:20, wind 210, 13 knots. That's 210 degrees is the angle at which the wind is coming in at on the which you can see if you look at the sock. That's 210 degrees on your compass heading, and as you can see they're crabbing. Lovely old 767. Look at this, man, isn't she beautiful? Trailing some ribbons off her flaps. Gaming Pro Brend. He's a new member or a returning member. Coming in hot. Sketch, man, a little bit sketch. Wow, that was quite high speed, man. No reverses. Must have a new set of brake pads. What's that? No, the reverses were active, but they weren't. It was at idle. Doing a F&F check on that Turkish triple. Elevators, speed brakes, ground spoilers as they are on the ground, rudder check. That was nice and easy and quick, wasn't it? Joanna B, get it down, yes. Nurek, a very good afternoon and welcome to you, Nurek. Oh look, Big Jet TV's gifted 10 channel memberships, aren't we nice? Raked wingtips, no winglets on that 767 Kelvin Grant indeed. Same wingtip as the, I know that, oh hello, wait a minute. he's all right. Oh! They seem to be catching a little bit of turbulent air just on touchdown. Maybe coming off Terminal 3. Suho was on that very Qatar jet yesterday. Doha to Sydney, Alpha 7, Alpha Papa Hotel. Wow, that's fantastic. Ian Hanna, Michael Day, Paul Skilling. Giving a shout out to Johnny B, who's a brand new member. So you can see these guys, the aircraft is naturally facing in the direction of the wind, not completely obviously, but just to counteract that wind, the aircraft will naturally, oh look at this. Obviously the front strut itself, the undercarriage, there's no brakes on the front wheels of these big jets. I think it was only the Trident historically of any aircraft that ever had front brakes, I believe. Tell me otherwise obviously if I'm wrong, but yeah, no front brakes on these big aeroplanes, so they rely on brushes or nylon pads that literally are positioned in the undercarriage bay. So when the undercarriage is retracted to stop the wheels from spinning, unlike the brakes on the mains, they will have a set of brushes or whatever that will slow the tyre down and stop it from spinning. I got you, Laura. Not going to happen, is it? Kevin Jackson, viewing deck on T4 visible. Viewing deck on T4 visible. Is that the one? That's the one that's behind glass, isn't it? That it's not so much a viewing deck; it's more like a viewing room, isn't it? I've been in there. There's not much to write home about, but I don't think anyway. Westjet. Decel. Yeah. Runway's starting to dry out. Dry line appearing. They'll be on slicks before you know it. Yeah, cloud cover's still pretty deep, man. Wow. He's only just off that Westjet jet. Got hit by a bit of that turbulent air there. Sue Ho's gifted a membership. Thank you, Sue. Gary Lester is a new member. Welcome, Gary. Easy. Very smooth, man, very smooth. Very smooth. Look at this big old boy here, look. Bit angry, look, sharky face. Dudsey 907, do they always use the same tyres for landing gear? They do change the tyres, Dudsey, but usually there is a set limit of number of cycles that they have, as in like landings and takeoffs. But generally it's also on inspection as well, by the ground engineers, by the pilots, and also maintenance teams when the aircraft goes into maintenance. Of course, all the tyre pressures are monitored on the aircraft's onboard computer systems. So it's pretty fail-safe, to be honest with you. Very rare that you'll get a tyre blowout, so to speak. But even then, to save them from blowing, first of all, they are filled with nitrogen. I think I'm right in saying that. They're nitrogen, around about 200 psi, believe it or not. And also they have slow release valves as well. So if there is a problem with the tyre, the slow release systems will kick in. Oh, hello. Wow. It's quite rare, isn't it? What are you... Yes, I knew that would. I know, I knew someone would jump on that, man. Oxygen-free nitrogen Heidi vodka. People liking the close-up. Book Sunday roast at 3 p.m, Darren. Well, you're going to miss an hour, Darren, unless you can keep your phone sneakily by your side. Sarge, how often the tyres are replaced? Well, I just mentioned that to you, Sarge. Hope that explained it. Omid, good morning from my client to everyone. Wishing you all the fantastic 2025. Thank you for your hard work. It's always an amazing show. Thank you. This is what I want to see. I think we're running out. We need a bit more rain, man. I need a bit more rain. Jamie RW, a crow from confirmed that the Antonov AN225 Maria will be restored, but stated it will cost over $3 billion and take over 5 years. Well, it won't be anytime soon because obviously Ukraine have a lot of other things to be dealing with, unfortunately. Okay, so Jamie, thank you. That's the Ukraine defense industry. $5 billion. Wow, man. Sorry, $3 billion in 5 years. Wow. Here he is, look, David. Here he is, David. Yeah. You want a t-shirt, folks? We got a t-shirt. You put the t-shirt up, did you? Meep, meep. Yeah, put it on the screen. Now, interestingly enough, I think this is this a push and start? I'm a little bit surprised if it is. First of all, the fact that it's coming out of there. Is this one of the one of the diverts? Maybe, I don't know. Nope, they're being towed from remote by the looks of it. A330neo with those big giant Trent 7000 engines. Of course, these engines are a far cry from the old Trent 7000s. Jamie, thank you for that latest update on the 225, the Maria. We all would love to see. In fact, you know, the ironic thing about that is that that aircraft, in the state that it's in, still has a Big Jet TV sticker inside the entrance to the on the left-hand side. As you go up the steps on the left-hand side, there's a big wall of people's stickers and Big Jet TV. We managed to put one on there many moons ago. No pinky. Okay, go for it. And when I say stop, when I say stand by. Okay, back on, please. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this. Oh, look at that. Lauren Tapp had a pinky t-shirt and jumper for Christmas. Brilliant, man. How funny is that? That's so cool. And you know, big, huge apologies to all the folks who are have had issues with merchandise deliveries. We know there have been delays. Unfortunately, you know, there's absolutely nothing we can do. It is only subject. It's only certain. Okay, so Blue Sky, that's good. She was on Twitter, wasn't she? Start up. Butter with your fluff, sir? Why, of course. Oh, hello. Who wanted some Trent 7000s? Well, your wish is my command. Here they come. But unfortunately, I think the runway is dried out significantly now. Got some great visuals with the dew point and the temperature. Obviously must be almost bang on. What's that latest METAR? We had it just now, but watch the hinge mechanism on the engine. There it is. Nothing, not a sausage, not even a sausage. So buttered, not necessary. I hope Jordan's not woken up this morning with a painful finger. Nothing worse is it, you know, when you burn your finger on a frying pan or something like that, just to see if it's hot. Is that hot yet? Ah! Sorry. Human nature to do that, though, isn't it? Clamshells, Joanna B, indeed, on the Trent 700. 777 Lenny, that 330 is pretty damn cool, old school. Well, it certainly looks like Virgin Atlantic keeping pretty tight-lipped at the moment. They were planning to retire all of their A330s by the end of the year last year, or certainly the early part of this year. I mean, they have retired a couple of them so far. Two of them went to Thai Airways. Well, let's say retro. This is special livery, not retro, but special. Idle. All idle. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. It's a Sri Lankan 330. Look me neck. Wow, Avro, thanks mate. It's gifted 20 channel memberships. Wow, that Sri Lankan 330 growling away, man. Let's catch her climbing out, shall we? Wow. What's that post? Yeah, there's definitely some turbulent air being thrown up from those sheds, man. I'm telling you. Klaus Kroner has gifted. Welcome to Premium. Sorry, Klaus. Welcome back, my friend. Of course, the big battle for all the major operators at the moment is, of course, the problem with aircraft deliveries, and not only aircraft deliveries, but you know, the worst thing for everybody is the fact that you can't get aircraft, but also you can't flip the engines. They're having problems with the engines as well. On the big jets, the Trent 1000 engine, of course, huge problems with Rolls-Royce. It's funny, isn't it? If you had to put 20 grand on Rolls-Royce at the beginning of last year, your shares would now be worth 40 grand. Isn't that crazy, man? Isn't that crazy? And it continues to grow, apparently. Oh, Annette Catley, I think it is, thanking her daughter Adele for paying for a year's membership. Oh, isn't that lovely? Thank you, Adele. Sorry about that. I had to wipe my eyes. I was crying so much. Oh, lovely thing. Oh, should I say Annette? What, eh? No. Annette Catley, big thanks to my daughter Adele for paying for a year's membership for your great stream. Looking forward to joining you abroad, Annette. That's lovely to have you on board, and thank you, Adele. What a lovely thing to do. No, me, because I've got water in my eyes. I've just got water in my eyes from the wind. Molly, pinky sweatshirt on order. Thank you very much. Yes, it is one of those sort of like those things that you get where you see a t-shirt or a logo or whatever on the shirt, and you what's that all about? Steve Stibbons, Ellis Chernoff. Good morning, good afternoon to you. Nothing, yeah, well, you obviously needed it, Ellis. Nothing wrong with that, mate. Oh, a smooth K&M touchdown. And yes, of course, the plan will be to still continue going out to Europe on the odd occasion, to some of our favourite locations like Frankfurt and Schiphol, amongst others. Still very keen on doing another trip out to Miniature Wonderland, but I think, Jilly, you've got to come with me on that one, because I'd like to. Well, yeah, because I'd like to do it POV, you know. 6YJJK has gifted 5 channel memberships. I think anyone who goes there, it's amazing when I speak to people, they're like, no, what's Miniature Wonderland? I'm like, really? Wow. The most amazing, if you like models or you like dioramas, this place will blow your bleeding mind, I'm telling you. Last time we were there, or I was there, the Monaco Grand Prix circuit was being finished. And that's obviously now been completed, and I think it is. I don't think it's the whole track. It may be or it may be the whole track. I don't know, or at least a section of the track. But of course, Nuffingen is what would be after in terms of the aircraft. And it is in Hamburg, yeah. Suho's heard of it. Les Donaldson, Dean Pesky, RDUK, Xander Gamer, Ellis Chernoff, only seen pictures. My folks saw it. Is that all the way to New York, that plane going out now? Natalie the Owl, good afternoon to you. Avro Arrow, Perth countdown clock. Well, yeah, I mean, it's March, isn't it? So. Clouds already. I was going to try and get that JetBlue climbing out, but no chance. A couple of Virgin 787 Dreamliners sitting over there on remote stand. Apparently diverts from today with Manchester because of the snow up there. Jetinder, Ian Hanna. XL Aviation Spotting is a brand new member. Welcome, XL Aviation Spotting. Good to see you. Are all these spotting guys and girls, are they actual spotters as in photographers, or spotters as in registration hunters? Because that's what the original, the OG plane spotters were renowned for, was logging their flight details and, well, more or less the flight aircraft registrations, and there's thousands of them. There's one out every year. There are many books out every year. I think there's one that is more renowned than others. I'm not sure, because you know, but there's a lot of people here on this channel who really know their stuff far more than what I do in terms of registrations. One of those being Ben, who's we don't see a lot of these days because he's obviously working hard at university or whatever he's doing. But he's a very knowledgeable young man. And I hope you're doing well, Ben, if you're out there. He'll do well, I think, hopefully. He won't get distracted by alcohol and ladies of the night. I'm really joking. Kelvin Grant, definitely on my bucket list to go once I get my renewed passport sorted. What's that? Kim Davidson, welcome, Kim. She's a new member. Welcome to Premium, Kim. Good to see you. MJH 350 Virgins parked up are awaiting towing later for afternoon, evening departures. Okay. So they, are you saying that they are not diverts? Oh, here we go. A bit more rain. Excellent. That's what we want. Oh, yeah. Really getting it now. Flipping heck. Here we go. Kelvin Grant, Ben Brown, very good with his facts. Yeah, he does a lot of research. Does young Ben, and we love it when he's here because he's always very, very knowledgeable. And has all the factoids that you could possibly imagine. You know, that plane was the last in the fleet for so-and-so, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. He just really does know his stuff. Split scimitar. There were only 2 Manchester diverts to Heathrow this morning. Gulf Air 789 from Bahrain and Virgin 339 from Atlanta. Oh, well, there we go then. So they're not diverts then. Sorry, my apologies. Somebody said earlier on that they were diverts from Manchester. So I'll take that all back. I think they were just maybe assuming, but no. Thank you for that split scimitar. Just the Triple-7 Paul saying, have you noticed the filters on Flight Radar 24 have changed? I haven't, Chili. Can you confirm that? I don't know if you're able to have a little look at that. Lowlander, January 5th, 2024. Boeing seemed like a company on the upswing. It didn't last. Minutes later. Yeah, that was, yes, Rob LHR. Welcome back, Rob. Yeah, I think Boeing, I did read yesterday that Boeing apparently were the lowest on the stock exchange, the US stock exchange, the Dow Jones. The lowest ranked stock. Can you believe that, man? Can you believe that? Boeing, the once biggest, one of the most efficient stocks of the market, was ranked the lowest. What a great shame, man. Well, got to start all over again, I guess. You know, got a lot of planes on orders, man. They've got a huge backlog of orders. To be honest with you, these days, orders don't mean anything. It's deliveries that really count. And I feel sorry for Boeing, man. Well, I feel sorry for the genuine people at Boeing. I'm not so sorry for the people that turned their backs on safety and efficiency in the workplace, and also in the inspection department. So Electric Mike asking for hotel suggestions for Terminal 5. Hotel suggestions for Terminal 5. Well, hotel suggestions would be, you know, coming into Terminal 5, then any of the hotels that we film from, really, depends on operations, really. I think you can't go wrong with the Courtyard, of course. You can't go wrong with the Renaissance here. Very, very popular here at the Renaissance. Tampa Wings Aviation. Flying out on VS129 at 3, will my plane be on the live stream? More than likely, mate, because you will be probably lining up at about 20 past 3, I'd imagine. If it's 3 o'clock is your departure time. Gary Lyon, Japan Airlines JAL 43 off the coast of Ireland, A350. Off the coast of Ireland? JAL 350 off the coast of Ireland. Has he gone the long route? Has he gone the long route then, up and over the top? Oh, yeah, because of the Russian airspace, yeah, sorry, yeah. I need to have a look at that, though. A little sprinkling of water, just to moisten the runway. CX219 was also a divert to Heathrow from Manchester this morning. Andrew Monk saying, Malcolm Jeffries, good afternoon to you from a snowy Cumbria. Michael K. MSFS Pilot 87 Microsoft Flight Simulator Pilot 87. There we go. Good day to you. He's a brand new member. Dennis Herry. Is that right? Or Dennis Sherry? Or Dennis Herry? Or Dennis Sherry? Or Den Ishery? Welcome anyway, Den. Welcome to Big Jet TV. You are more than welcome. I'm glad to see you here, along with everybody else, of course. It's great to have so many people. You'll enjoy your time here, I can assure you. VS110 from Atlanta to Manchester, definitely diverted into Heathrow at around 07:50 this morning. And when I looked, there was another one on its way in, but can't remember which one. I was going to say I was a little bit confused over those two 787s this morning. Firstly, because I was unsure whether Manchester actually has any 787s. I thought it was all 350s and 330s. But also because of the need for deplaning the passengers. I don't know whether they... Yeah. Tim Rorick. Is there a train from Manchester to London? Yes, Tim. They're not that remote. Rambo 88. Tuning in from Bremen, Germany. Good day to you, Rambo. Roger Breaker VS110 was GVRIF a 330. Thank you, Roger Breaker. HGC Emma Wright, BEA 518 due to take off. She's a beautiful bird. Mark Barr gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Mark. So, might have the wipers going on this triple. Nice. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. A right old mess of the runway. Is that pushback? John Davies, Birmingham, still very foggy. Okay, let me see that JAL 350. Is that him there? No, that's United. Said over the coast of Ireland, didn't he? Yeah! Oh, she's got a clean set of flaps on her. Wow, she's had it clean, hasn't she? Wow, look at that. Blimey, O'Reilly. What is that? Triple. Gonna say triple. No, 787. Wow. Rolls-Royce Trent 1000s. Right old noisy set. Where's JAL's 350 now then? Quite nice seeing it. Crazy, man. Crazy the noise these things, man, make when the cloud is low and the atmosphere is thick. A bit like me. Duh. Which would he go, George? All right, Junior. Can I keep him, George? Can I? Oh my good God. I thought you said it over Ireland. Okay, I must have... Oh, okay. There he is. Yeah. I got him. Wow, they go right over the top, don't they, man? Wow, look at that. It looks soft, doesn't it? It looks soft when they land like that, but it is a big clatter because those tyres, they're full of 200 psi to start with. It's very, very hard. The rubber is extremely thick on those tyres. Again, a bit like me, but it's very, very thick. The sidewall and the main tyre itself, the tread area is extremely thick, so that's why when you land you feel that big bang. It's like a proper bang. Got Malcolm Pierce, who's a new member. Welcome, Malcolm, good to see you, mate. Let's give Avro a shout out for his 20 memberships. I think I did. Comes the rain again. A330 missing a winglet, Jack Hansen saying. What's that, Jilly? Doing a what? Victor Charlie 10. I get the JAL and ANA flights going over my house in Scotland a lot whilst they're doing the polar route. Well, they'll be doing that for a long time yet, I think. Edward Breyer, good morning to you and your family. Ed tuning in from Houston, Texas. Clive Clark, good afternoon. 777 Paul, last Jet 2 757 was out of Manchester indeed. That's now finished. It's all over, in it. Jet 2 757 service. 737-8, I think, 800. Oh, easy. VAR GP. You do VAR on that? Okay. When you're ready. Oh, mate! I don't do that anymore, fella. What? That. What burgers? No. No, don't do that either. It's all decaffeinated now. You have it. You're not on coffee. I am on coffee. I got coffee. You have it. Thanks, George. Bless him. He's come to me with food, hasn't he? Yeah, bless him. Bless him. Ah, good lad. Yeah, but wait. Stand by. Don't do anything yet. Oh, bless him. He's eating it. He's eating it. Good on you, mate. And enjoy the coffee and all. Oh, I was very tempted, Chilly, but no. He's a good lad, isn't he? Oh God, that's no. Oh God, no. No, I've got me decaf coffee, mate. I've got me decaf coffee. Wallop. See all the guide vanes in there, man. Very, don't feed the horses and Jerry. Yeah. Good old Jord. Thanks, mate. Okay, go VAR GP on that 737. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Troopy jaws like in the zoomings. So last, that was very bang. Yeah, it was a little bit harsh, but nothing too massive to write home about. Okay, we're done, GP. Thank you. Oh. Tracy, well done on your restraint. Thanks, Tracy. Nice. It's a clean jet in it. Oh man, look what's coming my way, man. Look what's coming my way. Flipping it. Gonna get hammered again. Foxy B. Steve Stivens. It's not noticed any. Yeah. It's going to happen. 777 Lenny heading to Dallas Fort Worth tomorrow. Can't wait to see some heavies. Oh, before the business trip begins, there we go. Yeah, most definitely. Get yourself over to the. Okay, some harsh conditions now, folks. I'm getting battered. For your pleasure. Oh no, this time I'm not getting wet through because the waterproof's being put to full use today, GP. The new waterproofs. Wow, yeah, proper. I think I might even go for the goggles, mate. Might go for the goggles. Sarah Deal, that landing reminded me of the landing at Boston. We had crosswinds that guided us further down the runway, so the pilot had to pound his brakes. Jeanette Hansen is a new member. Welcome, Jeanette. Good to see you here. Welcome all new members. You're going to have a great 2025 with us, folks. We're going to be travelling overseas, of course, with all of our first class and super class members. We will be flying into Europe on the odd occasion. Other special trips that we'll be putting on, just discussing Miniature Wonderland as well, which I love, man. I mean, it's almost like wanting to show off your train set, because there is the most amazing dioramas, trains, trucks, aeroplanes, boats, shipping, all that kind of crazy stuff, man. Nice. Delta 339. Hanging it, hanging it, hanging it. Yeah. Nice. It's still on me. Robert Hilton, good afternoon to you. Jules Harris. Lucy Bundy Rowe, good afternoon to you. Been watching on the TV, but have been taking all the Christmas stuff. Didn't take me long to take the Christmas stuff down. Straight in the recycling bin. Those two little Christmas trees. Yeah. Kelvin Grant, great for atmospherics for planes. Yes, that's why we love it. And I'm nice and toasty, bone dry, I have to say, thanks to my Berghaus apparel. Negative, Welsh lad. It's a remote. Think about what you're asking, mate. Welsh lad, can't you type with your eyes closed whilst you're in the bath with your phone downstairs? And if not, why not? Because you can't, isn't it? Because you can't. Maybe they've got super sophisticated cameras in Wales, I don't know. Joe Hemmings watching whilst packing for the Sri Lankan trip. Wow. Nice. D-Cell. Andy Apps. Welcome back, Andy. Returning member. Gonna get a ticket going that far, son. Nico, is there a Big Jet TV spotter's guidebook on the horizon? No, Nico. Or Nico, sorry. Negative. Yeah, we're not plane spotters. We're an aviation entertainment channel. But I mean, we are a good, yeah, we're aviation enthusiasts, fans. But I tell you what, we have a tremendous amount of original OG plane spotters and photographers on the channel. Pilots, technicians, mechanics, lawyers, builders, chippies, Sparkies. There's one sitting down there eating a burger, look. Sparky. many burgers did he buy? He's still eating. Mystic Emma. I'd be impressed how, to a degree, I shouldn't really say, should I really, about these gloves, because as soon as I say it, it's going to start leaking through, aren't they? Wow, really caught in the mist now. Half expect to see David Attenborough wandering out with a couple of gorillas under his arm. The other mic is, no, that is the mic. So the other mic, it's in my pocket. Okay, that's fair enough. Wow. So we're into, oh, she's gone a bit Kate Bush on me now. Out on the wily, windy morsey. Wow. He's going backwards, isn't he? Oh. Get that lanes cleaned up, it's a flipping neck. That's proper Kate Bush, isn't it? Oh. How could you leave me when I needed you? Oh yeah, 777 Lenny, get yourself up to, well, there's only one spot in Dallas really, isn't there? There's only one spot. And that's the you know, go and meet go and meet Walt at the Founders Plaza, there we go. Yeah, the Founders Plaza spot is probably the best. I mean, there is one in the airport, isn't there? Apparently, all right. Mm. 11-foot winglet. Tracy Avgeek, good afternoon to you. Tom B. Tom B, shout out to Tom and Lee. They're going to be on QF10 flight to Perth in September. Blimey, it's a bit of a ways to go yet, isn't there? Oh, was it? Listen to that triple going out, mate. Lovely old 777-200. Anthony Hockaday, you left us flight simmers. Yes, sorry, Anthony. We have multiple. Whoa. We have a lot of flight simmers on board as well. Yes, sorry, Anthony. Yeah. Clean that propane, isn't it? Qatar London 767-300. Roger Breaker. Singapore 350 diverting to going back to Gatwick, I'm hearing. Sarge. United States. Phil T, yes indeed, runway change at 3 o'clock today. Sarah Deal talking about the Founders Plaza. Yeah, great memories from there. You know, we'll definitely be going back. There's no doubt about it. It's a great position, right next to the UPS station as well. So you get to see lots of MD-11s and 767s, 757s pushing back and starting and going into gate. Flipping heck. Unbelievably noisy, man. United 777, I think. Wow, Pratt & Whitney's on the full, I think. Wolf 2000, shout out to all the ground crew working in this grotty weather, absolutely. Gary Boat, Singapore 350 took off from Gatwick, done 6 laps in the hole, and Manchester now looking to land back at Gatwick. Sue. Oh. Andy Apps, take my hat off to 2 guys out in the tarmac with that United plane. Well, the rest of them as well, folks. It doesn't matter what happens, you've got to get out there and do the work. Of course, they are of course fully suited up with waterproofs. However, a lot of them don't mind wearing shorts and stuff in this weather as well, which I find a little bit crazy, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Oh, did he? Oh. Darren's dog just blocked Nick Gray. Was it Nick Gray? Listen to that. United ready for taxi. Hello, mate. You all right? Oh, he's braving the weather. Oh, let's check out a little bit more, I think. Be a little bit closer to me mouth, so I'll try and speak a little bit quieter. Paul Skilling's gifted a channel membership. Thanks, Paul. It's pretty tricky conditions. Here we go. Oh, blimey. Really? On a Sunday? What's that? Ellen's gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Ellen. Sorry, folks. Really harsh conditions right now, man. Really harsh conditions. Heathrow Allen. Yeah. Oh, easy, easy, easy. No, no. Yeah, but not only that, man. All our thousands and thousands of first class members who've supported us over the years. I don't want to, you know, pressure anyone into spending more money or anything like that. I appreciate. To be honest with you, if anybody wants to pay more money, then it's super class, really, isn't it? Even if it's just for a couple of months or something, you know. Yeah, or gifting. Yeah. I don't want to make our amazing first class members, or I mean, you know, I'm so grateful that the premium members have supported us on this as well. But we'll have to explain it again, probably, Chili, because there's going to be a lot of people who haven't. Mark Hammond is a new member. Welcome, Mark. Aim for the landing markers. Yeah, it's pretty harsh now, man. I tell ya. Great little cameraman standing up to this, you know. Not the cameraman, the camera man. Amazing, you know. The monitor, the screen, the camera flip out monitor is obviously what I rely on, and that's the only part of the camera that I can protect. It's obviously on a tilt as well. It's on a tilt mechanism, and so, you know, it's a testament to the engineering of the camera, really, because it's completely exposed. The rest of the camera is nice and cozy, and so he's waiting for a gate, or she's waiting for a gate, or they're waiting for a gate. Gerhard Van Ingenkarl has gifted 10 channel memberships. Thank you, Gerhard, again, because he gifted earlier, didn't he? Another noisy jet going out of 27 left. Katrina tuning in from a lovely snowy Yorkshire, Jilly. KM, welcome back, KM. Yeah, everyone's sledging and everything. First time in 30 years, you know. Wow! Just gone, look at that! Wow! Well, there are cameras that you can stream directly from, but the quality of its interior modem is not brilliant. I think that's the right thing to say, isn't it, Chile? Its capabilities are limited, and obviously also very reliant on connectivity. It's it all. Okay, the rain can stop now. Thank you. Be nice if the rain would stop, please. Thank you very much. Ian Newton. It is a wee bit moist indeed. Double tap, double tap. Oh, I can feel it brightening a little bit. Doesn't well look like it, but I can feel it brightening and a wee bit. Hope you enjoyed my coffee, Jordan. Decaf all the way. Oh, for crying out loud. Digital David has upgraded to first class. Nice one, David. Thank you, sir. What are you doing over there, then? Yeah. Anyone need milk, butter, cheese, yogurt? The local dairy. Tobias has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Tobias. We're not up to date. Yeah, we've got digital data. This is a bleeding. Look how beautifully crafted the front end of that 787 is right there. And search Comet aeroplane on your device now, and go to images, and then look at that and compare it to the front end of a Dreamliner. Whoa, easy, mate, easy there. GP, go VAR. Yeah, tipped it. Got a little bit of a, I think a little bit of a Little bit of a gust there, possibly, which tipped him over to his right, our left. But yeah, most definitely we'll go VAR on that, GP. Yeah. That was a definite tip, wasn't it? Neil Brooks, more Nimrod than Comet. Well, wasn't the Nimrod oh, look at the little young lad, look. I like those hats, man. But I thought that the Nimrod was a military variant of the Comet, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Someone's saying more Nimrod than Comet, but the Nimrod was the Comet. The Nimrod nose was the Comet nose, and the Caravelle, of course, which was nicked off of Comet. Well, I say nicked, you know, it was under license, wasn't it? The Caravelle, French Caravelle was literally used the front end of the Comet. Jerry the ref and Gilly on VAR. Kefren 2147, yes it was Jerry. Mick Malloy, yes it was indeed. There we go. Correct on the Nimrod, Jerry. Alan, thank you. Jedi Master Joe, you're a legend. I don't think so, mate. We're all legends in our own right, aren't we? You people are all amazing people. Yeah, that would have definitely been a penalty. 555 triple Nick. Welcome back, 555 triple Nick. Good to see you. Carl Sutcliffe, thank you. Better than all the rest. We don't strive to be the best. We don't strive to be anything. We just love bringing you aviation. Yeah, we strive to be the best in our. We're always striving for better for you guys, and an example of that might come up in the early part of 2025, and that's all I can say at this moment in time. I'm dying to tell you, but I can't. Otherwise I'd have to kill them all of you. Jane, where's Pinky? Been out twice, Jane. That'll probably come. Does he put the birthday Jilly for tomorrow? What was his name? Howard Eden is 40 tomorrow. A very happy birthday to you, Howard, and anybody else whose birthday is at any time, anywhere or anyhow. Jedi Master Joe has gifted 10 channel memberships. Thank you, sir. It's stopped raining, completely stopped raining. That's good news. So now we've got a wet runway and nice strong smell, nice strong whiff of Jet A1. Don't know where that's coming from. Maybe it might. I doubt it's coming from that 320, because that will be drifting to the north, wouldn't it? Northeast, I'd imagine. Robbie Munro, the force is strong with Jedi Master Joe. See the beach there. Good lad. Good lad. There's a sticker on that. Affirmative. Okay, let's go for a switch out on the old Wiperoonie. Nice dry, nice dry. Oh, that ain't worked, has it? Hold on. I need a little sort of like heated blower, don't I? Ellis still has the camera from when he was that age. Wow. Robin M, we all start somewhere indeed. Joe Spitfire, not aware of that at the moment, my friend. Are we seeing that, GP? Big jet, little jet. Oh, okay. Is it a long one? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Joe, thank you. Yeah, Gilly's just read that email out to me again, and I do remember reading it. Yeah, of course, appreciate the fact that we do get lots and lots of emails from people, and if we were to read them all out, then we would spend probably half the show reading emails out. But yes, mate, got the gist of that. Thank you. Glad that we can be of help to you, as we are with a lot of people with mental health issues and other things. Glad that we can help you out on that part. And moving on to the videography in North Wales streaming potentially. Looking forward to that. Hopefully that works out for you as well. And good luck. He's got himself a VX1. And all the best to you, mate. Of course, understandably, as people can appreciate, we do get lots and lots of emails from people from all over the world, and it's very difficult to obviously read them all out, but rest assured that, as I've said so many times, we do read them all out at some point. So thank you to you guys for sending them in and taking the time to send them in as well, and it's very much appreciated. Jane missed Pinky. I'm guessing that does our the guy that does the hold on a minute. Don't tell me. I'm going to think of his name because it rhymes with the sweet nougat. Ugar. It's Ugar, isn't it? Who does the Ugar, who does the along with Aviation, what was his name? Aviation in 4K. We mustn't forget him as well, because he's also a contributor on that front as well. But obviously, Ugar, thank you so much for your for your efforts in getting those across to us. And can I ask you, if you are watching now, whether you can timestamp the pinkies shots. Air India being pushed. Worry. So. Nice startup on that 350. Dustin Jackson's gifted a channel membership. Oh, hello. No runway change yet. It's 1:54. Got another hour before the runway switch, folks. I don't know what this guy's doing sitting there. Is he starting? Is he starting an engine now? Stuart Bailey Pinky was out at 12:25. Thank you, Stuart. Probably a kid, isn't it? Yeah. John Darnborough giving a shout out to whomever gifted him the membership. Look at the trails coming off these flaps, man. No. Always on top of the step, eh? Fighting out of the pink corner. Pico 7, Qatar 777's favourite. 777 Lenny, badass. Well, I got there before all three of you, mate. I got there before all three of you. Okay. Well, I can assure you, I definitely got there before you. Some cheeky sods shouting out, focus on the Qatar 777. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay, all right, all right. Oh, did he? Okay. Well, I got one of them then. Dustin Jackson, grandparents used to take him plane spotting. The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Victor Charlie 10, most definitely a pinky mug. I'm sure we do it, don't we, GP? Don't we do pinky mug? Well, there should be one anyway, shouldn't there? If there is, I'll have one. So this is a resultant effect of the backup, the delays, isn't it? I'm guessing 30 minutes. Is it still 30 minutes out, 40 minutes in? Very popular engine that to. As a countermeasure against the CFM56 engine, and very popular indeed. There's another one over there. That's the IAE engine in International Aero Engine Alliance, of which Rolls-Royce were part of. Sorry about that. Richard Hall has gifted a channel membership. Thank you, Richard. Jamie, welcome, Jamie. There you go. Keep watching, Jamie, if you like your planes. Wow, snow in Louisville, I'm going to call it. I heard an American say Louisville the other day on the news, and they didn't say Louisville, but they didn't say Louisville, they said something in between. So there's lots of different pronunciations. Yeah. Good question there from a subby, Stephen Buckle. Question: is the tyre wear much less in the wet weather? Well, not really. I mean, you know, when the tyre, I'm going to say yes, because obviously if you've got a wet surface, the tyre is not spinning when it hits the surface. So in the dry, obviously, when it catches, there's that thousandth of a second where the tyre does have a slight amount of wear on it per se, whereas in the wet, obviously, you've got a little less resistance and therefore less tyre smoke. You will see a lot less tyre smoke in these conditions. So yes is the answer, that there would be slightly less wear on the tyre. Slap that. Oh, nice. I think Jenny's got in the toilet. We can't do VAR on that one. That was a little sort of like. a certain amount of that can obviously, I'd imagine, be put down to rebound from the suspension itself. Not so much from wing from the wing catching wind, if you see what I mean. I mean, we have seen a lot of examples of it, but that particular example there was where the gear came down a little bit hard, and because of the rebound, the natural rebound, there's not a great deal of rebound, it has to be said. Oh, Andy, Pinky is officially called an airport tractor. There we go. Pinky, the airport tractor. He's got a very cheeky smile on his face, I've got to say, old Pinky has. Paul Roddy, 1970s, a subby, 1977 tour of BA Concorde at Dallas. Got me hooked. Corporate pilot flying a Lear 75 now. Wow, there we go, Paul Roddy. He's a subby. Welcome, mate. Yeah, good point there from Jordan about the temperature. In terms of temperatures, however, that I'm imagining that the tyre temperature does increase quite rapidly once the tyre is spinning. You know that, and also the initial impact will have a lot of a temperature on that particular point. But in terms of the amount of rubber that's scrubbed, I'd imagine it is slightly less, but you're probably right on the temperature thing, Mr. Hamburger. Ellis Chernoff, that BA was slick and butter. Yeah, on the 350, I'm guessing. No, don't do that, mate. I think Jordan actually did conduct a test on that with his finger yesterday. Does it work? Oh yes, it does. It does work. Because it looks totally harmless, doesn't it? It looks like like, you know. Oh dear, oh lordy. If the light's on, don't touch it. Joe Hemmings, question JD. I noticed the other day a few planes parked at the gates had the rudder on full lock, either left or either right, then straight or idle. Any reason for this? Joe, generally that's a reason where, because obviously when the aircraft is at a standstill and there's no hydraulic pressure running through the systems, if the wind is blowing in a particular direction, the rudder will swing, and they allow that to happen to reduce any pressure on the systems, because if you had a strong wind pushing against the rudder with the fluid in the system, it wouldn't be advisable, you know. So I think it's just to allow the rudder to just move freely, so to speak, because if the wind is blowing up through the parking gates at a certain angle, it will just keep that rudder in that position. Ooh, you also see it. Nice 220, like a 220. You also see a lot of times with elevators in the down position, etc., etc. Depends on how they leave the aircraft, really, to be honest with you. But I think that's about right. Robbie Munro, back in the day when pilots used to land with their toes on the brakes while using the rudder. Yeah, well, isn't the rudder on the rudder pedals also sort of like incorporate the brakes as well? So I think think the brakes are on the tip of the rudder pedals, and the rudder pedals themselves, the main larger section is the lower segment of the pedals, I believe. Not sure if that's 100% correct, Joe, but I think it's something along those lines. It's basically that there's no pressure in the system, a bit like what's happening with that Cathay jet. You see there, her tail rudder and that 350 there. You see, because the wind is blowing across in that direction. 210, we believe, at the moment. Never land with your toes on the brakes. Yeah, only use the brakes on the ground. Yeah, most definitely. That might have been in the old days. Well, it wouldn't have been in the old days, not because Ellis knows his stuff from the old days. So yeah, you're only going to move your feet up to the brake, the tips of the pedals, when the aircraft's firmly on the ground, fully established, and then you can start applying the brakes. So that's sort of like hello, mate. So that's sort of a dual action capability, isn't it? Using the brakes and the rudders and the rudder pedals at the same time. Claire Bicknell has upgraded her membership to first class. Welcome, Claire, to first class. Thank you so much. Of course, just one small change for 2025, folks, and that is that we're going to be doing a slightly less European shows, concentrating more on our international, transatlantic and intercontinental shows. But we are keeping the premium membership there because we obviously appreciate all the fact that premium members love to watch the Heathrow shows and still get to watch the international shows 7 days after we've been out there. So things more or less staying the same as they are. No change in price. We will never do that unless we're literally forced to, which is highly unlikely. But in terms of premium membership, just means that we will obviously be going overseas into Europe every now and then, and it'll be on the fly kind of thing, you know. But our efforts will also be concentrated on the international stuff as well. No change for membership costings, etc. And we kept premium because we know a lot of folks who are premium members like to support us, but also the fact that they like to get to watch the international shows. We do get a big increase. An increase, should I say, in the international views after when they get released out to premium membership. So we do know that they watch them and enjoy them as well. But also you retain your emojis. Is it emojis? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you retain your custom emojis and your badges and all that, so they'll stay exactly the same. Look at the heat on that exhaust cone, man. The blue exhaust heat. Or should I say, it's been discoloured by the exhaust heat. Well, I say that, but I remember reading that somebody from Rolls-Royce saying that it wasn't actually a Rolls-Royce engineer. It wasn't him. It was actually before he came on and joined us here on Big Jet TV. But apparently that exhaust tip colouring is actually during manufacture, and I'm guessing that that's something to do with just the heat that's applied during manufacture on the exhaust tip that you can see there. A beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, I called it, literally. Just fantastic. Okay, we're back into dew point and temperatures on the level. TFC, welcome back TFC. Destination Dubai is inbound today, I'm hearing. I just read there. Easy, 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 there we go. Oh, there, horse. It is almost sometimes a bit like a bucking bronco, isn't it? Ellis Chernoff talking about the split rudder, mainly to have different hydraulic systems operating the segments, no differentiation in the cockpit. No, exactly. The computer's very cleverly taking care of that. I've also heard that apparently the split rudder is also with regards to an engine out as well. It just helps in controlling the aircraft when it's trying to pull on the side where the two engines are fully on and the single engine is out on the other side, and that's normally in the case of a departure. EK29 10 minutes out, Sarge saying. Bob Shalvoy, Atlanta, the world's busiest airport. Now there's an interesting thing that I read the other day. Now whether this is true or not, Brian Cassidy, when they park the planes, do they lock the doors? It's an interesting... Oh, start up. Brian, yeah, well, difficult on that one, really, because there is a system of opening the doors from the ground engineers. There will be a system, not literally a lock and key per se, as far as I'm aware. There is a system of operating, opening the doors for a parked aircraft. ATR on finals. We've done it before and we don't get much out of it. You know what I mean? It's not beneficial really. Might as well do the whole thing. Or just go straight for the 7-day post. I watch the prop blades will change their pitch about now. Very versatile aeroplane, the ATR, isn't it? Both from a passenger and a freight standpoint. Ellis Chernoff, corporate planes do lock doors. Okay, there we go. Jez White saying that aircraft seem to be avoiding the Alps. Triple-seven Paul, you have to be door trained to open or shut aircraft doors. There we go. Easy, son. KW Green, loving the props. Just going to go for a battery check, standby. Not so much a battery check, but more a... How could you leave me? Oh, this is still good. So get yourself on the books of Swissport, folks. If there's anybody out there, any young uns looking to start a career in aviation, best place to start, as far as I'm concerned, is on the ground. You don't want to be pushing a pen around a desk. You definitely don't want to be doing that. Don't go and work for an airline that's, you know, where you're in the office all day and you don't get to go airside. Get yourself working for someone like Swissport. They're recruiting across the UK at the moment. I don't know exactly how many they're recruiting or what the status is, but, you know, as a youngster, a school leaver who's looking for a career in aviation, get yourself out there. Doesn't mean you have to be there forever. You do a season on the air side, and then maybe work yourself up through management level. Whatever you want to do depends on you as the individual, purely the individual. He's stopped his number one engine there. He's feathered it, you see the prop is feathered forward or turned on its hub. Number two engine is going to go into hotel mode. When I needed you. Robbie Munro saying, BA have been taking on a lot of mechanics recently. They will put you through your engineering license if you're up for it. Wow. Joshua Williamson. Pinky alert. Hi, I'm Pinky. I'm an airport tractor. I'm not a tug, I'm an airport tractor. I like that. You tractors, you big smiley face. Swiss 220. Listen to this thing reverse. These little Pratt & Whitneys can make a right old racket. Here we go. Ooh, a bit fast. Scrubbed off speed there right at the end. Here we go. Yeah! How cool is that? Joshua, welcome. Premium member. Mark Barr, Pinky very rarely tows anything. If it's going to tow anything, it's just going to be used as a a baggage cart, a bit like that one there. But Pinky very rarely sees. I've never seen Pinky towing it, pulling anything. Put it that way. I have heard that apparently it's used by the ground crews wanting to slip off for an oily rag. Yin Team Stripes, also Cathay Pacific Button Landing. Tinder for tractors. Watching a bit of that border control this morning, the one in Ireland. That fella, flipping heck. Some of the people that, like, you know, some Polish person gets stopped by him and he can't understand a thing he's saying. Where are you travelling from? I'm sorry? I said, where are you travelling from? You only have cigarettes on you. Not allowed to have any more than that. And you come into the country, you have to go for a lot. Hey, what? Have you been stopped before? Have I what? Sorry, have I been what? Have you ever been stopped before? Have I ever been stopped before? No. Well, I think it's a little bit different because my friend is saying you might have been stopped before, but back in 2023. I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever you say. It's apparently very famous, that chap. Charles D. We'd love to see you cover the reopening of DSA. Ellis, being a naughty boy, starting up the APU. But that was nice for him, wasn't it? Especially for the get some cool air into the cabin for the load crew. Yeah, I mean, blimey, can you imagine that? Crazy temperatures inside the cabin of inside the. Okay, here comes the rain again. Digital David, I would hope so, yes. Certainly not by the fuel dump, that's for sure. Oh, a nice bit of floofage. Aziz! Oh, easy. VAR. Alienated all the Irishes. I love Ireland, mate. It's one of my favourite places to go. And I love the people and all that as well. Just sometimes their lingo is very, very difficult to understand, and you know, especially the very, very strong northern. Is it you know, Tipperary and all that, those sorts of places. Very, very strong accent, which is beautiful, but it's just difficult to understand a lot of the times. Bit like a go. Oh, stand by. We're going to go VAR on that triple any second now. But let's just get this. Okay, the BA 777, and then we're going to go VAR on that Q80 jet. Daniel Craig is that Brad Pitt on the mic. Beautiful. Well managed, sir or madam. Okay, let's go VAR on that Q80 jet. Michael K, I will try. Let's just see if he was offside. Get a ruling any second now. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Okay, GP. Yeah, just stuff, just stuff. I know, I know. Quite firm. Hells Bells lives in Galway. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. Oily rag is Cockney rhyming slang for a fag. And is as in a cigarette, yeah, cigarette. I'm going to alienate all the bleeding Americans and all now. Go on, son! Yeah! Wow. Still going. Shut down. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, below the 60 knot marker. Look, see the rudder is now attached to the front gear, the front nose gear. That's why you see the rudder moving when the nose gear is being used. Because below 60 knots, the systems kick in. Some pilots, depends on their preference whether they want to steer it on the tiller or whether they want to steer it on the rudder. Steer it on the foot pedals or on the rudder pedals, or because they basically all connect together. Once they I think Jordan was waiting up there for that one. This is Royal Jordanian, going back to India, I believe. Oh, Kate Bush. Oh, and again. Oh, sorry, folks. Oh, and again, flipping heck. A VAR on that one, GP. Can you do it a little bit later? Less of the. Oh, where are you going with that, son? What's he got? What's he got? You naughty, naughty, naughty crow. You've got something there. Look. What a wing, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great control, man. Great wing control. Yeah, go, 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 go. Three, two, one, and you're back in the room. More rain. Stop picking your nose, Jordan. I'm only joking, of course. Mate, your pipe. Jord, your pipe. Jord, what's going on, mate? Oh, Jordan. Mate, that's not good, fella. You haven't put petrol in there, have you, or diesel? You all right? You've been sitting there idling, haven't you? It's because you're idling it. It's just blown his engine up. Yeah. Well, you got 767 down there. It's just from idling it, mate. Little bit of... Yeah, give it a run round the block. That's a shame, that, because I was going to ask him to go and get me a coffee, but there you go. He needs to take that thing for a... aviation referee. Yeah, virtual aviation replay. Etihad 787 incoming. This from Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? Oh, wow. Nicely done. Very quick at the front end. God, blimey. What have we got? 33:27. 27 minutes remaining of 27 right arrivals. PCV valve, George saying. Jill Perry, loving Etihad. Yeah, new Pope at ARD. Cheryl Howard, thank you. He's disappeared, look. He's gone in a puff of smoke. Hell's bells, the spray is crazy. Yeah, Yeti 24. Loving the tail design of the Etihad jet. I've seen quite a number of startups. Sue's 57, 14 knots southwesterly are the winds currently. Spooky Cindy. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, Spooky Cindy. Phil T. Oh, Phil T. That's nice. I like that feedback. I like to hear that you can hear the startups. Bloody hell. Wow. Oh my goodness me, get ready for an hour of departures, folks, with hopefully that kind of racket going on as well, man. Yeah. B-bar. Has he gone? He's coming back round. Is he coming round? Ding, 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 ding. Richard the roadie looks and sounds like the rain and winds are picking up. Well, at the moment the wind's nothing too much worse than what it was, what it has been. But yeah, the rain's been sporadic, I would say. Mark N. Yes, you can see the floof on the wings from inside the plane. Indeed, you can. It's not as, it depends on where you're sitting. You see the vortex trailing over from the vortex generators on the engines, the splitters. But yes, you can. Laura, which runway landings are the ones which approach over central London with the nice views over the city? That would, Laura, be normally runway 27 right. 27 left is good. Actually, hold on a minute, is it 27 left? It's kind of both, isn't it? But you've got a more sort of like, yeah, I'd say 27 right actually is the one that's got a more of a shot where you can clearly see, you know, London landmarks. Yeah. Yeah, basically everything. Yeah, it's a little bit closer if you're 27 right. You look down on it, whereas you look across. Yeah. Slap those mains down, man. It's got his anti-collisions on there, look. See on the wingtip there? Again, I think a pilot discrepancy thing. Taparay, this one in, that one in from Dubai. Thank you, Taparay. Sebastian, 777 landing and taking off. A nice little Ford Escort, I like that. That's a nice little Ford Escort, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice condition. Maybe not in nice condition, but from here it looks good. Cheryl Wales, thank you, Cheryl. She's gifted a channel membership. Tony Rivers. Philip Thorley, afternoon all, CX7 due in just after the changeover, sadly. There we go, yeah. Interestingly enough, one of the things that I didn't mention last night with the top, which one was it? Oh, it was a Ford Fiesta, was it? Did I say Fiesta? I said Fiesta, didn't I? Oh, did I? Okay. So the top 10. This is by Aviation A to Z. Top 10 busiest airports. First of all, Heathrow doesn't come into it at all, which is really interesting. Top 10 busy. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's very interesting because because it doesn't say. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, because it doesn't say by passenger numbers or movements. I'm guessing it. Well, the number one is Hartsfield Jackson, so that must be by. Yeah, huge amount of domestic stuff. Hartsfield Jackson, number 1. Chicago O'Hare, number 2. Dallas Fort Worth, number 3. Denver International, where we haven't been. Well, that will be all domestic stuff, won't it? 90% of that will be domestic, won't it? Charlotte is number 5. Los Angeles, number 6. Yeah, but it says world's top, but no, it isn't accurate. Las Vegas, Harry Reid, number 7. Miami, number 8. It's top Miami. Guangzhou, number 9. And Phoenix Sky Harbor, number 10. I don't know who did their research there, but that's not accurate as far as I'm concerned. I would definitely, yeah, if you're going to do research like that, do it on the basis of you know, airlines operating international traffic. I would have said would be the most busiest international airports. No, I know. No, I know. Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. I don't find that credible in any way at all. Sorry, Aviation A to Z. I've read a couple of your other things as well, which I also don't find credible. But I don't want to slag you off or anything. But I don't know how new or old you are, or how long you've been around. But yeah, if you're going to do the busiest international airports, surely it's got to be by way of international traffic, hasn't it? Those ones, by the sounds of it, are domestic numbers of people travelling domestic. Well, you know, through the airport in terms of numbers. In which case, you're probably right. But sounds very biased towards the US, doesn't it? I mean, Dubai, you got Dubai. Anthony Hockaday, yeah, probably was. Miss D, have they referenced their research? No, it's just an individual from what I can see. Let's see if there's anybody. Explore the global hubs that keep the world connected with higher daily aircraft movements. I don't believe that. Hartsfield Jackson has more international traffic than Heathrow. Really? No, it doesn't. Keep the world connected with higher daily aircraft movements. Mate, really, Sharad Ranabat, I don't know, as you've done your research fully. It says down here, Istanbul beats rivals to become the busiest airport in Europe. I can believe that. I can believe that. Yeah. You've got to throw cargo into that mix as well, haven't you? Or, you know. Yeah. Thank you, David. This one is from Milan. I reckon he's asked AI, isn't he? Oh, easy, son, easy. Yeah, but it's the question. It's the way that he asks it, isn't it? You know, he asks the question. It's how you ask the question, isn't it? But anyway, there you go. Lavan 74. Oh, yes it is. Ross Tyrrell. I'm wondering if the pilots are happy with VAR potentially being seen as criticism of their ability. No, Ross. Far from it, mate. No. It's only us. It's not like it's going out on the bleeding Sky network, is it? Misty, yeah, I agree. The wind is slightly picking up. Long landing. Screaming going out. Rain closing in again. Chris Humphreys, we have done a number of East Midlands streams, both airside and landside. The thing with East Midlands is it's a very time-sensitive, scheduled system that they have up there in relation to movements. Most of it all happening at night, of course, and it's mainly all FedEx and UPS, with a few other little bits and bobs thrown in. Of course, One Air, I think it's One Air, isn't it? One Air, are based up there with their 747s. And again, it may be that, you know, and that's irregular movements. Although One Air may be operating on behalf of DHL, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. In which case, once again, that would probably be late afternoon into the evening movements. They usually start arriving around about, starts getting busy around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then later on in the evening when they start to depart. So always a little bit tricky up at EMA. Oh. And start fishing out, yeah. Listen to that. Is me alright? Professor saying Denver would be a weird place to do a show. You mentioned it earlier. What a strange location with so much empty space surrounding the runways. Oh. It's a Pratt & Whitney powered 777. That's more like it, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Why don't you paste those in, Jilly? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Close your eyes and think of tri-stars, folks. Oh, they're starting to come up now. They're starting to line up. Yeah, download the data, GP. Clean Car Clinic has gifted a channel membership. So they're starting to line up for 27 right departures now, folks. Rudder check. Check. Ben Thompson's tasty landing. Elevator check. Chris Humphreys, giving a shout out for the gifted membership. Thanks, Chris. Nice of you to do so, my friend. God, blimey. More flair than the 1970s there. Denim. Denim man. Dan, last arrival is BA435 from Amsterdam. And then we're going to have a bit of noisy departures, folks. Little A321 going out making all that racket. Gillian Sankey, Tapperate. Punky Pixie. Marty McFly. Yeah, that he messaged in to just say it was a joke, didn't he? The man up, Jerry man up guy. Norman, thank you, Norman, for you didn't have to write in, mate. I was only joking. When it's all banter, I appreciate it, mate. Bus, 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 bus. Oh, he bounced it. He bounced it. Yeah. Listen to that thing purring away, man. Pratt & Whitney's. String of 16s. Or Stinger, sorry, Stinger 16s. The Wizards will appear today, indeed. I'm surprised we're not getting any at the moment, really, from these guys here. Simmons, I have a constant film of damp on me. This can't be very pleasant. Heathrow. Lots of bouncy. Jules Harris. J-Mate. Virgin 333 just blasted over my gaff. Full beans. Nice. So nice to be able to sound like Trent's. Tommy Thompson gifted a membership. Thanks, Tommy. Really ain't far. This is our last arrival, I think, isn't it? Easy, son, easy there, easy. Whoa, whoa, boy, whoa. Oh, is it? Okay. Get that nose down quick then, mate. Don't worry about that. Charles D, would anyone move on purpose in the path of short final? You're talking about changing their... Oh, there's the hum that you can hear. The Trents, there's the Trents. Very similar to the Pratt & Whitney PW4000. Mighty McFly, yes. No. Whose is that? Who's that? Turn it off, son. Is that it, GP? Wow. Okay, folks. Well, right now, I think it's probably going to be up to about this point that I'm going to catch them. Well, it all depends. Let's just see how we go, shall we? But they're lining up now. This is going to play havoc at the moment, isn't it, with the lights? Not a great point at the moment in following them, tracking them all the way down the runway, but we'll have a go, folks. Hopefully the rain will stop for a little bit. Thank you, Professor. From the comfort of his library armchair. Did he nick it from a library, or or is he in the library, or shh? Yeah. Oh man, this is playing havoc, mate, this rain. Oh, the trends, man. Listen to the trends. Yeah, it's clearing, it's clearing, it's clearing from the west. Okay, so that was, yeah, we're going to get a few alarms going off, aren't we? Because they're proper rumbling today, man. Robin the Rambalo. Oh, blimey. Mic switch, I think, at some point. Full beans. Wow. Gone in the mist, man. Gone in the mist. Eh? Wow. Sasha Wheeler, welcome back, Sasha. Oh, here we go, look. Now, if this rain holds off, come on, son, just keep it very miserly now. See if we get a climb out shot. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to get another bout of it. I can see it sort of like, mind you, I don't know. It's clear down there now. It's clear all the way across here now. Which is bleeding typical because all the big ones have gone. But there you go. Tap rate off to Raleigh, Durham. That jet Could be Dave. Could be Dave. Roxy Simmons loves watching planes, but kind of overflying with BA. I don't like to say it, but I think that's there's quite a few people who are thinking that way, using BA as a last resort in some cases. It's not a good thing to have, is it? As a flag carrier. What? Oh, really? Oh, I never even knew, mate. Oh, okay, but we didn't know when the air date was. Right. Okay. Okay, so we had no idea when the air date was, but apparently Channel 4 last night. Was it Channel 4, did you say? Luke Reynolds. Split scimitar, weather radar predicting clear from rain in about 20 minutes. Well, it's clear now. Bloody hell! Little firecracker, man. Wow, we'll have to check that out then, GP. Apparently on Channel 4, a programme that they've been working on for the best part of a year now, isn't it, Julie? Yeah. Extreme Weather 2024 is the title of the show. Yeah. Mark Barr's gifted a membership. Thank you, Mark. Wow, those little AIEs, or IAEs, sorry, they can deliver a punch, man. What are we talking, 30,000 pounds of thrust? Robert Wood, my grandkids are driving me crazy for the stickers. Download the app, Robert. Download the app, scroll down to free stickers, and then follow the prompts to send a self-addressed stamped envelope to box 747, and the rest is easily done. A few messages from people last week saying that they received their stickers. That's always good, you know. I think there was a time back in the day when there was a spate of sticker thefts, possibly from the local post office people. I don't know. Didn't make it anyway. Edward Breyer, take care. Thank you very much. Good to see you. 737, nice. Ooh, 330 CEO line in it. Oh no, it's a Neo. It's a Neo. Yeah, man. Yeah. Tons of fun. Reese is a returning member. Welcome back, Hans. Lovely to see you, my friend. Along with everybody else. There's a couple of, ooh, Qatar. Waiting to cross the active. Thank you, Tony. You don't have to say it, but that's very welcome for you to say it. Oh, he's back. Old Smoky Joe's back. Steph got her stickers yesterday. Two 380s coming out, folks. If you like your 380s, stick around, because in the next 10 minutes... Who was the guy going out, Chile? Who was the guy going out at 3 o'clock on the... Yeah, nice early rotate for the Finnair jet. Heading back to hell. To hell with you. Damn it. Here we go. 339, Trent 7000. Yeah, far from it, I would have said. In what way are they stuck in the 90s? Yeah! Wow, man. Full flex. Full flex with floof. Wow. Look at that getting caught by that crosswind. 20-minute gear up procedure. One of them is a divert. One of the diverts. Oh, go on then. A lot of people love the arrivals, but I love them both. I love them both. Arrivals and departures, man. Just to see these things in all their glory, man. Let's just see if this cloud base has increased. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Wow. Fly me to the moon. Nice. a wild snowball. The XWBs sound amazing. They do, don't they? And it's basically down to that titanium blade. I'm pretty sure of it. The clattering sound of it. Right, okay. Let's have another look at that mic, shall we? And let me walk upon a stone. Still good, aren't it? On Jupiter on mine. Blimey. Did we do a firmware update, Julie, on the mics? Because the bleeding things have still got half a 50% charge on them. No, not on the ones that I'm running today, though. The ones that I'm running today. Well, a couple of the you know, the number 3s that I put together yesterday. Okay. Ciao. Yeah, but it's still got 50% to run on it. Unbelievable, Jeff. So, an interesting sort of... Look at the Ditto engine at the back there. That's funny, man. Who said that? Avro, McDonald's just called their shares are dropping, they can't figure it out. That's cool, man, it's funny. Is that a jumbo? Is that a jumbo landing? Is that a jumbo? Taparay, new livery, is maybe talking about that Saudi Arabian Airlines jet. It's their new old livery. It's their retro livery. It is from the 70s and 80s. It's a big change up from their yes, fantastic livery, man. Nice. Queen of the Skies, Theo, Misty, stunning. Paul Skilling, Roxy Simmons, Alex Hilton, Melody, Kev Miller, Lauren Tapp. Just wish I had put what little money I have on Rolls-Royce shares last year, but you weren't to know, were you? They were taking a proper pounding after COVID, but you know, it is one of those things. How much further will they go is the question. Royal Blue Rich Slinger behind the jumbo. I got it. I love the way that everybody calls it a slinger now, don't they? Coming in hot. old Swiss. I don't know. I don't know if that was a specially put on for the Christmas period, or whether it was just a coincidence and they've borrowed an engine. A nose cone or radome from one of the Edelweiss jets. I don't know. See if we get any moisture coming off. Get it sucked up from the ground. Wow, isn't that a picture? TFC upgraded to first class. What the hell are you doing? God, what are you doing? Sounds like building a house. Oh, blimey. Stephen Billings, does the rain give a boost to the engines? Yes. Good question that, because remember, back in the old days, they used to inject the engines with water to increase the power. So yeah, I'm guessing that's a good point. That. Question that, Stephen. Google it, mate. Google it and let me know. Jill Blakeney, yeah, somebody did say it was for the holidays, the old red nose. But shut up, red nose. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, listen to these things, man. Really? I just don't know. Oh, okay. Water injection gave more power by reducing the core temperature. Imagine that we didn't have the material we have today back then, and core temperatures are still one of the limiting factors. There we go, yeah. It depends on aircraft. Depends on the runway operations, doesn't it? Oh yeah, look at this thing. Depends on operations and weather and all sorts of things. I don't understand. It's a very odd question, that. It's a very odd question. I don't quite understand it. Whoa. Big lurch to the right there, man. Is it decaf? Ha ha ha! Good lad. Thanks, mate. Oh, Jordan, thanks. He's got me a Mars bar, Chili. I know. We've got a couple of new members there. TFC is upgraded to first class, and Reticent Raconteur. Wow. Look at this thing. Seems fast. Oh, Reticent's already upgraded to first class. Nice one, Reticent. Thank you. Nice 767 coming out to play. Oh, easy there. That's got to be mechanical vortex coming off that T5. I would have thought. Deb B usually prefers arrivals, but this is amazing. There we go. Filthy, Misty, rotate. Seeing off as blue, two fabulous big birds indeed. Nizaim, heavy. Sarah Ansel, Screaming Emu, a little wake maybe. Yeah, well, the Emirates jet did was exactly the same. I don't know if there's maybe a little bit of disruptive air coming off Terminal 5 on the climb out. Interesting, Andy. That's a good little factoid. The Mars tagline was from Murray Walker. And a Mars a day helps you work, rest and play. It's go, go, go! Good old Murray. Look, there we go. Look at that. Wow. Whoa, that was caution wake turbulence. I reckon that was possibly wake related. Pointing it straight into the prevailing winds. Yeah, she's got a bit of a bumpy ride up there, man. Screaming Emu, wind off buildings isn't a thing I've really noticed since I flew Cessnas. Well, you want to try and come in here on a windy day, Screaming Emu, with those sodding great big sheds over there with a southwesterly, or a strong southwesterly, that is. What's that bloke have to stand right in front of the kid, eh? Bit odd, that. Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's wind there. There's wind up there. think so. I think so. Aviation Scotland, a strong wind warning has been issued. Oh, really now? What did the BA crews call it? Someone mentioned it this morning, wasn't it? Luby Lou knows a BA 380 pilot, and he Screaming Emu, you're talking about departures there, or arrivals, or both, or what? Maybe what you're saying is about departures. That would kind of make sense then. In that case, look at this lovely livery, folks. Saudi Arabian Airlines, proper old school. Oh, 6Y saying that he's just checked on Saudi's website and the retro look is indeed their new livery. Well, there we go. That other one must be just a special one-off. Oh, okay, Screaming Emu, yeah. Both departures and arrivals. Here comes the hot rod. Listen to this. Yeah, man. Oh, feel that rumble. Wow. That must sound great on your headphones or whatever you're listening to it on. See that splitter vortex just coming up over the wing, the leading edge of the wing there. What was that puff there? I don't know if it was from the brakes. If so, it was sort of like pulled it all central. Nice. Throwing them out, man. They're throwing them out. Is that Tim Smart's gifted 20 channel memberships? Tim, thanks, mate. Thanks for your input. Screaming Emu as well. Always good to have it. We've had Ellis on earlier as well. I don't know if he's still with us, but always great to get the word, the word from the horse's mouth, so to speak, on what goes on with these aircraft when they land and take off, with regards to wind shift and stuff like that. But yeah, of course, maybe what he's also talking about there is with the gear down, you're getting a bit of shift because of the disruptive air, the dirty configuration of the aircraft. And once that gear's up, it's a lot more stable. Look at that, man. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, Nick Hulse also confirming that. Always great to get the insight from the pilots and the engineers and the technicians. Oh, we've got a gear problem here. We've got a gear problem with this Dreamliner, possibly. A little bit of hot brake, perhaps. We don't know, but maybe a oh, nice. Here we go. Oh. Jenny running under his nose. Oh, yeah, wingtip vortex going to come straight in to play here. Wow, look at that, isn't that beautiful, man? That's why those rate wingtips always deliver that beautiful wingtip vortex fence tip. Comes the more modern variant of the 330, the Neo. You still there, GP? Well, you should leave it unmute. Leave it unmute just to see whether it whether it's chancer. BA's big lad coming out. There we go, Jake's plane spotting. Met him earlier on. How you doing, Jake and family? I don't know if are they back in Norwich now? Norwich! And here's your host, Nicholas Parsons. Oh yeah. It's Jake's got his own YouTube channel. Chuck Tennerhill. Thanks, Chuck. He's gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, mate. Kate's Kitchen and Garden. How lovely does that sound? Hello, big lad. Hello there. We don't know. Matthias Manson. Loving the floof. Ian Morrison giving a shout out to Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. Sue, I do love it that we have to be of a certain age to understand some of Jerry's comments. Yes. Jeff Hammond, Smoky Engines. Oliver Foden, BEA. BEA player. Oh, the UK Speedbird King. I like that. No, it's not Norwich, it's Norwich. Nicholas Parsons, the nicest bloke in the world ever, isn't he? Hello. 6Y, when you think how huge the A380 tail is, then see Qantas 380 tail behind that Virgin, yeah. I mean, look at it, look at the size of that thing, man. And that's a big aeroplane that's coming up past there, that 321. Mateus, TU154, favourite. That's random but brilliant. Stephen Buckle, 20 to 30 mile an hour, crosswind from pilots, 10 to 11 o'clock, although departing to the left, southwest, still can see them side slipping in the climb out. Yeah, how cool is that, man? Melody James, good afternoon. Barry Price. Wow, the A380 going heavy on the reversers. Ellis, little correction there, technically they're not side slipping, but rather crabbing to maintain track. Forward track, I'm guessing. Yeah, nosy stuff does old Ellis. Richard Hall, Are planes tracked by satellite wherever they are in the world? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Screaming Emu, side slipping is a manoeuvre that involves using the rudder. We don't use rudder in the air like that, feet on the floor. And that was obviously implemented, well, not so much implemented, I'm guessing it's always been the case, hasn't it? But American jet that tore its vertical tail fin completely off was a case of the pilot trying to avoid the wake turbulence or straight control the aircraft by using the rudder pedals, and subsequently the rudder, which subsequently ended up with the tail being ripped off, and the rest is history. So yeah, that's why you don't use the rudder, I'm guessing. Another rain bank coming in, I think. Sonar Jedlicka, does the A380 feel heavy on takeoff? I remember the 777-300 on takeoff felt like you being sucked to your chair. To be honest with you, it's absolutely crazy, the A380, in terms of how especially on the top deck, it wallows a lot on the 380 because you're up high. So the top, it's obviously, it wallows, but you feel very little because you're so far away from the main gear. On the ground floor, though, you certainly feel. But in terms of being pushed back into your chair, depends on how much power the pilots are delivering. Based on, the parameters that they're flying under, aircraft weight, fuel weight, runway length, temperatures, wind direction, all that kind of stuff. So I've felt it. I've felt it before. Side slipping a jet is a very unapproved manoeuvre. Screaming Emu. John M can't beat big London Heathrow. Yep, you can't. Ben and Amy Bergman. Oh, Barry Price tail draggers mainly use side slip. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, Screaming Emu, it was really driven home after the American crash. Still talked about in training, there we go. Really, should have just kept climbing, shouldn't he? Really? Crazy. Oh, okay. Tracking of aircraft worldwide is not 100%, Ellis Chernoff saying. If it were the case, we would not have lost MH370. There we go. Because there are obviously blank dead spots, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. SOTI UK use side slides with gliders to slow the aircraft on landing. Interesting, yeah. Martine, lighted down there, nearly dark up here in the northeast coast. Habs 249. Tapero, silhouette of the Qatar plane is fascinating, a wonderful sight. Result of erroneous training. We were all told to use rudder in wake turbulence encounters and not ailerons. Proved incorrect information for years. Wow. That's crazy, Ellis, man. So it was only a matter of time before it happened. And it was just overusage, just heavy-handed. Wow. Pico 7, that Qatar 777, Bravo Echo Foxtrot Pico 7 was flying last May to Doha. Yeah. It's a totally random one to have, isn't it? The other one, of course. Mr. and Mrs. Be good to each other. Mr. and Mrs. Imagine how many divorces resulted in that programme. Barry, yeah. I don't know about that, Barry. I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying about Concorde, but you know, you travel on some of these little pocket rockets are pretty much, you know, pin you into your seat. Yeah. Yes, you do. That's why I have one on and one off, mate. Yeah, but imagine being on a plane and using that. Wow, there you go, look at that. Just let it fly, let it fly. Derek Bailey, Border TV. Oh my goodness, mate. Kevin Jackson, yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, nothing like Concorde when they lit the burners, man. Look at this repaired nacelle. He's got a big smiley face. Wow. Oh no. It comes around from time to time, doesn't it? Yodgy dodgy, never going to happen. Yodgy dodgy, just from the point of view of, for technical reasons more than anything else. Right, you know what, I'm going to get hit with some pretty bad precip in the next couple of minutes, so I think we're going to call it after the 380, folks. I'm going to send you on your way. And a load of boozed up people on the beach. Yeah. Different what, GP? Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. Holiday, what's that? Holiday. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Come on in, big lad. Send us on our way. He's got these lit, mate. Oh. Just let it climb. Feet on the floor, like the pilots say. Right, before I get hammered once again. Thanks, folks. Been great, hasn't it, eh? What a great show. Again, thank you, Heathrow. Thank you to all of you lot. Thanks to everybody who's gifted membership. Welcome to all our new members as well. We're going to be back on Wednesday, of course. Usual routine, as it always is. We don't stop for anything, basically, folks. Literally, we don't stop for anything. So we will see you Wednesday, but we will more than likely be doing a show on Extra. If you want to join us on Extra, it's our other channel, which is just covering us in our day-to-day chores, driving around, going to ARD and other places. We will do some museums eventually, but yeah, we've got to make some phone calls, haven't we, Gilly, to do that. I'll tell you one thing we have got to do is we've got to drive to Norfolk to pick up a jumbo jet tyre, and we'll do that on Extra as well. It's a bit of a random thing to be doing, but yeah, we'll see you next week, folks. Literally, we'll see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend where you are. Have a great day if you're already into Monday, and don't forget to put the bins out.